No, I don't think I would rather talk to Charlotte than have therapy with anybody.
I'm right here. I mean,
Second of all, I think I would be a better therapist than you.
what? What did
No,
I
you
do to?
wouldn't.
What did I do to anger you? What the hell did I do?
You see what you
I
see
don't want
when
to
we
be
be
rude,
dealing with
because
Tyrone,
I
we
feel
gotta
like I'm
deal
gonna
with
be rude if I say anything.
this.
So I'm just gonna be quiet.
No, I want you to say things. It's okay to say things.
No, all I can think about is rage and saying a lot of mean things. When in reality, I won't actually mean it, but I'm gonna say it. In that case. But I don't feel like it.
Well, why are you upset? All right. Why are you upset?
JoJo is just like
Oh,
Davion when assuming anything.
All right. Now, Jojo, why are you upset?
because
Wait.
well,
Before he says anything, I need to unmute him.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay,
Jojo,
he's
why are you
unmuted.
upset?
the reason I'm upset is because one, it was a joke, and yes, I do get that. I wouldn't like anyone saying that about my mom either, but I would know how to take a joke.
The
All
thing
She
is,
right.
doesn't have to go off about
well,
it.
it's because I actually don't like jokes. I have to deal with that with my actual family. 'Cause they
All
actually
right.
talk
She
about jokes
doesn't
which
like
hurt way more
jokes.
than you guys.
All right,
But
and
your
I
guys' jokes
understand.
still hurt.
All right. So now that we've figured out why you guys are upset, how can we fix this?
Apologizing? I don't know.
Death. Destruction.
I mean, I do like the way you think, like without a doubt,
Why
like
did I
that.
just start burning?
But honestly, how do you think we could fix this problem?
Mm, game.
By playing a
A
game.
game. So what, do we settle this dispute by beating each other in a game?
Well, maybe
No.
not beating each other. How about like kind of playing together? You know, just having
Actually
good
stopped playing a
times.
bit of some games because of Davion. Because he decided it'd be fun to beat somebody up in the middle of a game when they had low health.
You've done that multiple times in the Escapist.
Yeah, so that's why I'm gonna stop playing any games with an escapist.
All right. Well, what games do you guys want to play together so we can
I
solve
don't
this
know.
I
relationship?
don't know, any game which I probably would want to play, he would probably not want to play.
Well, name something, and then we'll see what his reaction is.
Human Fall Flat, or maybe I could
I
actually
don't
say a
have
game which
Human Fall Flat
I
downloaded right
could
now.
I could actually say a game which he probably would hate, but it's only one player.
What is
What?
it?
Bugsnax.
I don't know if I
All
would
right.
hate it,
To be
but it
fair,
just looks.
to be
Exactly.
fair,
That's the
Bugsnax
thing. It
is
just
where you
looks weird to
create
me.
demons out of
It
food.
actually ain't that weird. It's pretty fun. You have to be very good at strategies in this case, though.
Depends
Okay.
on the strategy. I like turn-based strategy
Because the
RPGs.
strategies are in the
Ow.
game. You have to do strategies because certain bug snacks, you need a certain type of strategy because you can't just catch them using like the usual thing you capture. Certain ones, the easiest ones to capture are like strawberries and like that.
Okay.
All
Let's.
right.
But that's
So,
only using one
no.
step.
Okay.
There's
So,
ones
no
which actually take a bunch
offense.
of steps.
But what? Okay. Why can I feed axolotls? What do they eat?
They eat a live
Fish.
tropical fish.
Oh, tropical fish. Well, I got cod. Well,
Oh
I got
no.
salmon. So no wonder why it
Got
wasn't
that
working.
basic fish.
Yeah, no, but they have to be in a bucket. They eat them alive.
Dang.
Yeah, I was very much surprised as well when somebody asked for a live one, and I was like, all right, we're killing some. Feed them to us because I thought it was like dead ones. No, it's actually them being very much alive, and I'm like, that does one thing way quicker, and then, so I just start feeding them with that. That's also
Well,
how you tame them.
But also, so no offense, yeah, but Bug Snacks is a game where you create gremlins out of food. No offense.
Well, no,
Okay.
it ain't that.
It's not just that,
It's
but
not just.
that's quite
It's actually
important.
about completing quests so you can actually finish the whole entire game. The game has a motive. Your goal is to finish the motive.
Isn't that really the motive of any game, just to do all the
Because the
quests,
motive
or
is
just
actually to, at the
objectives?
beginning of the game, the motive is to get everybody back to town. But at like a certain end of the game,
Oh no.
your motive is to escape
Get on the
the
boat,
island.
get to the chopper.
And it's
Oh
all
no!
because actually you then learn the horrifying truth about bug snacks.
Alright. Horrifying
Almost
truth
died
that you
once
create
again. How do
gremlins
I
out of
keep
food.
dodging
No, it's
death
the
like
fact that you die by
this?
eating them.
Yeah, it turns them into
Bug snacks. Bug snacks.
yeah, that's the
And
terrifying
that's
truth.
where it goes off into two different endings. It's your choice on which ending you want. I personally, I like the good ending. I mean, the
She's
only
asking
one
for
which
an
I would be
invite.
fine with killing would most likely be Bethica, but that's different.
Could you guys not hear, Cinnamon
No,
Toast?
Maybe
Come on.
also condos.
her mic is quite low.
Yeah, that I also don't understand why people tell her to be quiet. Yeah, that's kind of mean in my opinion. I would probably say that to Davion.
Who
In
wouldn't?
conclusions, you guys are weird Okay, since this is my channel, I'm allowed to say whatever I want. In conclusion, you guys are some weird bastards who get mad at each other for a very stupid reason, but figure out a way to all get along again. Sometimes it take
To be
longer than
honest,
others, but yeah,
I am not
that's the
very
moral of the
weird.
story.
I'm actually very pretty normal. I just have very big anger issues.
You and
You're weird because you hang out with us.
Uh, and you're annoying for doing that. Just that entire.
What?
Well, I don't understand why people tell you to shut up. You're a very nice person.
I got a new dog.
I don't really like people saying that because it's kind of rude. Like, imagine you're like gonna say something like that they really wanted people to say or like tell them, and then they're like, "Oh, crap." It makes no sense at that point. You
Yeah,
should be fine.
we had
So
an
originally,
entire we had like a little fight in another party that we were in, where people kept on calling her a boy, and then yeah, there's the skeleton horse.
yeah, if you remember when we first met, I thought you were a boy. So then I thought, and then I was like, yeah, if they aren't a boy, I'm gonna feel very bad. So then I asked. But
Axolotl,
but
you stay
then
in
why
the
did you?
water.
But then from what I'm hearing, then why did you care? Well, it seemed like in the thing, it seemed like you did care. So
Guys,
I'm just gonna
listen.
ask. Yes. Uh, oh hell no.
that's kind of hard to believe.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, I
But
wouldn't
then
imagine
again, also
that.
on your account,
Plus, if
when your friends
Tyrone has a
first saw me, they
girlfriend,
also assumed the same
I
thing.
would definitely find some
Yeah,
guy.
why is that just assuming everything? All right,
Uh,
why can't we just all be friends, normal
no,
friends,
no, no.
nothing
So the
else?
thing was, when one of our friends actually punched her down a hole in the game, I got very
Oh,
angry at them,
stop
so I took
that.
out a sword and then I stabbed them.
Tell them stop.
Lies.
And then what
Oh
happened
wait,
next
I'm
was
sorry,
them
I had a stroke. I
assuming
thought you were talking about in
that I
a
was.
game.
Yeah, it wasn't a game.
Oh wait, no, sorry, I thought you were talking about in real life.
No, it was in a game. They pushed her down a hole, and I was like, oh, oh no. No, you messed up. So then I just then took out the sword which I had on me, and I just started stabbing them.
Stabbing people.
Damn it, horse. Stay in your
So
damn
during
cage.
my game, I asked who they were. They didn't answer, and I see them beating up on my good friends. Which one would you do immediately? Would you hit them in the head with the sword without them, or like what would you do? Because even Forstopper said that she didn't like the person as well as a friend, which still questions why
Therapy
she's still friends.
time. Nice, Tyrone. Nice stream.
Very nice stream.
I still don't know why, but there's this one time during your stream where you liked the idea of calling a podcast Rubber Ducky Podcast.
I just
Well,
thought of something.
well, I have a stream where you just posted a lot of stream names, so
Chaos.
like
I just thought of
exactly.
something. I think I'm calling her CUNT. I'm definitely not gonna be able to have a YouTube channel unless I delete this video. So yeah, this video is definitely getting deleted as soon as it gets posted.
Why?
I'll say I did some crap off camera with my 26 levels and random crap.
Or I mean, what you could do is actually just mute yourself.
Or we
Don't
can
do
make a
that
quick,
now.
we can make a quick short like, hey, once upon a
I'll
time
Wait,
pause
not
was,
the
mute
video.
yourself. I mean, like get rid of all the audio. Just all you have to do is just edit it and then get rid of all the audio. That's really all you gotta do.
That's the thing.
previously on
Well, I mean,
the
if you
JoJo
there's actually ways to actually record the video if you use a tablet,
Oh yeah,
and then
I'm definitely not using a
you
tablet.
can just get rid of all the audio. I've done it before.
Cool.
Previously on the JoJo SMP, the antagonist started to leave the group forever.
Well, I mean, I've already decided. I will.
Bonabell, went on her own mission to the end of the world, which means she's never coming back.
Yeah.
Davion is a terrible bastard, also a terrible father.
Yeah. Can I have an invite to the SMP?
JoJo,
Well,
still
I'm not on
figuring
the
out what
SMP.
life
Yeah.
is, and the ghosts. The best character in the JoJo SMP is living his life.
I mean, the best character, in my opinion, is dead. It's either that or there's the second best character, in my
So
opinion,
I'm
which
assuming
replaces the
you're
first
talking
best
about
character.
Pal.
Yeah, but then the second best character, which is obviously the case, Stuart.
Yeah, Stuart.
That's clearly the case.
Axolotl,
Stuart
get
is the
back.
best. Stuart is the best after somebody rudely killed a sheep.
So,
Stuart.
what's so bad about killing a sheep? Look, I made a bed out of it, and I still have puppets. I still have some of their meat.
You're dead.
What?
You're dead to me.
Okay.
I love my daddy. My superhero.
Wait, but let me just finish, because in a world which I owned a long time ago, somebody decided it would be a fun idea to go kill some sheep. It took me a long time to get them into a certain position. And then what happened was I had to replace the sheeps. But what happened was later on somebody comes up to me with the sheep name, the sheep oh hey, this is Buddy's meat. And I'm like, and then and then voiceover's I told you you should have done that. I told you you should have given the thing to her. And I immediately start hitting the friend.
Wow.
Because they decided to do that. And I was already having a very unhappy time because I had to get the new sheep in their pens, and then I have to deal with my friends who keeps on renaming the sheep, the dead parts of the sheep, a different name. which I was still questioning why they did that, because I thought they already knew I was angry at somebody because of what they did. AKA reverse, because he decided to do
He's
that.
just a reverse, you know?
Yeah, it's just a reverse card sometimes. I don't know why, but I'm in the mood. I wish I had Uno on here so then I could like invite you all into playing
I
Uno.
actually can download Uno if I wanted.
Sadly, I don't have Uno though.
So
But if I did, I would have. And if there was like a setting to make it so we could all play, I would. I would love to.
on the finale of JoJo SMP, Pow
I
comes.
might actually end the JoJo SMP series soon.
Yeah, because I mean, like,
Pow
there's
comes
nothing
back
new
to
going
life
on.
and
Yeah, there's
decides
nothing
to
really
take
important to
revenge
the
on
SMP.
JoJo.
The only thing that will actually be good for the SMP is probably making is probably getting to the Ender Dragon.
The only thing that would make the SMP probably pretty good is if we would get more people to decide to do a roleplay.
Well,
Yeah.
let's say when the new update comes out, we could technically start anew, and then we could
I
start
don't.
fresh.
Yeah, but then again, we kind of do have one world. I mean, we're kind of working on something.
Yeah, but also like that would be before update, so we still have to travel kind of far.
Well, I mean, yeah, we do have to find like a perfect area for the thing.
Excuse me.
On the finale of the JoJo SMP, Pow came back to life and take revenge on JoJo.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
Yeah,
Why?
No,
Come on,
no,
Pow back to life.
Pal ain't coming back. If anything, it's gonna be me coming
Pal
back.
is dead. I ate multiple Pals.
What is wrong with you, JoJo?
A lot
He's
of things.
a villain at the
Actually.
finest. He's the real villain.
I could be.
I could. So actually, at the end of the before the end of the finale, I come back. All of a sudden, it's the choice of seeing who's the real villain. Is it the villain which people think of, or is it the actual main character being the villain?
No one will
Last
know.
time on the JoJo SMP, right before the finale, the antagonist returned to the SMP.
And they actually also start talking about potatoes, like they usually
We learned that potatoes are Pog. We learned that JoJo has a secret plan up his sleeve. But everyone else didn't like that. The antagonist got mad. And then Stuart decided to take action.
as the main legend he is.
My throat hurts. Ah! I have to have like two first my index and my middle finger like kind of pressing down on my throat. So
I'm still laughing at this. So
Friday,
this is being pretty funny. Funny, but I don't know. Maybe we should do like a new actual world. It would be nice to do a new like world thing because technically in the SMP we already you guys labeled some stuff which you wanted. And then others labeled stuff which they wanted.
Yeah.
And then they decided never to do it because like fights, reasons, people leaving, people coming.
People?
Well, because there was like nothing really going on. That's the thing.
Yeah, and it was originally because I'm pretty sure like at the end somebody was looting something.
So before we start up a new one, we have to think about what we're gonna do.
Well, no, you can't. You, if anything, all you need to do is really get preparations going on.
Well, I mean, like,
then you can
think
start
about what your plot
actually
point's going to be, basically.
Like, yeah. It's like we can all focus on main plot points and stuff. No, not only character arcs. Because the thing was, what made the Dream SMP kind of not fun for me to watch anymore was the fact that everything started going in instead of the dream recipes like stuff growing, it would be more of like character plot points where one of them went into exile, one of them grew into wanting to get friends and stuff like that, allies. And it
So
was
that
more of
was
like
getting allies.
that was the thing that. So if Wilbur's original
Listen,
thing was if
Wilbur
he
was the
ever
funny
did this
one
again,
with the ghost
yeah.
bird, obviously.
The thing was when Wilbur
Tyrone is
was the
our
writing
version of
thing.
Tyrone is our version of Wilbur. Except he's not as insane. He's
May
still
I just say,
somewhat
actually,
sane.
I actually wanted to make a mod, and in the mod, you know Tank Man?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know the part with Tank Man? It's actually gonna be replaced with Tyrone ready to set off some nukes.
Yeah, he robbed Davion and
What?
Yeah, no, in the mod, Boyfriend was gonna get replaced by Davion. And the
I could just
storyline was actually gonna be something different than what people showed as. Because
I
in the
could just imagine.
storyline, everybody who you know, like girlfriend, they're getting all replaced or going missing.
dang.
So I can
And within
imagine.
it, don't no. The difference is
All right.
everybody's missing except for boyfriend. Boyfriend's the only one alive. He's the only one seeing what's going on.
I could.
Although nobody knows who he is.
So I can imagine like what's that? I got the nukes right. I can imagine like me like on top of a balcony and then like having like like sunglasses on, having a cigar in my mouth while I'm smiling, having a red button in my hand. Like, yeah, this is nice, you know.
No, so for what it's gonna be like, okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go, and then it's like a beep, and then it shows Davion being like, give those nukes back.
Give me my
Yeah.
nukes back!
And then you said, no, you're gonna have to rap battle for them. Because
Yeah.
in the thing, it's gonna be the song basically. And I'm trying to find the right thing so I can make songs, because my goal is to make this
Oh,
mod very much impossible to play. The goal is, because the thing is, if you haven't seen this thing, it's the person who, there was a thing going on where it's like, the person can't beat the best person in chess, but they somehow made a computer who could beat the best person in chess.
Yeah.
But
I
somehow
know
they
about
can't
that.
even beat the computer. It's like something like that. They can't beat the computer. It's basically gonna be impossible for me to beat, but still, I'm gonna do it.
See, I don't know how to play chess. I know how to play checkers, but not chess.
I kind of know how to play chess. I don't know every single move, but I know pretty much a small bit. I don't know how to like play the horse ones.
The knights.
Yeah, I don't know how to play the knights,
Ah, all right, that's fine.
but I know how to play the rest of the pieces pretty much. I didn't know how to play the rook and like other parts. I just don't know how to play the knights. Yeah, but speaking more into the mod, I'm planning on actually if you know the lemon demon,
Yeah.
about him.
that was gonna be replaced with ghost.
Nice.
But instead of pump and skid, you're gonna be meet with 2 dolls. As a thing to going back with, I went into a server in a Roblox, and then I met this one person, and they were originally role-playing as a person known as Jason,
Cool.
and I was role-playing as a doll, which is clearly haunted. It even says that in the name. It's like, take it at your own risk. And yet, for some reason, even with that in the name, people have picked up the doll.
Wow,
Just goes to show that nobody actually mentions the haunted part of the name.
Yeah, I'll probably pick up
Nobody, I mean. And then there was 2 people who did actually mention the name. One person was like, haunted? I'm still gonna get it. And then there's one person who was like, I'm gonna buy this. I know it's haunted and all, but okay, I'm gonna go get a kit for this now. I'm like, Okay, actually, this person even says that they're depressed in their name. I'm not gonna do like the weird creepy thing, which I usually do. Dude, I'm gonna be nice.
Mhm.
Oh,
So
alright.
that was the only person who I was being nice to, and they were pretty sweet. They were actually really nice. At one point, one of the kids went missing, but I'm not gonna talk about that one.
We don't talk about missing kids around
We
here.
we were like, she was like, "Hey, can you help me find the kid?"
No.
I'm like, yeah, I think she's missing, and then I'm like, I don't know. Should I put something to freak her out and say I ate her,
Oh,
or
no.
be like,
I don't
no?
have boots anymore,
But
and
you
my
get
armor is
but
not
speaking
good.
more into the person role playing as Jason, they then changed their name up to being Haunted Doll, and and we decided, and then all of a sudden they started changing up their character. I was like, I'm gonna change my character up to kind of match theirs. So we started changing up the characters, and we looked basically at a certain character thing. So the goal is to get them to be Skid and Pump.
Ooh.
So in the thing they always had signs on. So they're most likely at a certain point gonna have signs and stuff like that. At a certain point they also get axes, but that's different. Ice cream as well.
That's a different time.
Cause so in the thing they have different masks from each other, and they also so for up for instance they would hold ice cream or something like that.
Ooh.
Up they would hold ice cream, down they would look very terrifying with axes.
What?
Side they would actually be stacked on top of each other holding signs. Basically stuff like that. I don't know where you would fit in like what in the stuff, but Hey Jojo, which week would you be in?
Hmm. I don't know.
Because I plan to also like learn how to edit the texts. So instead, when it says when a certain text says so like week 4, it would be changed.
Yeah, I don't know.
Changed so instead of like week 4, it'd be, for instance, Ducky. So
Ducky.
week 3, if I can design the mod, it would most likely be Haunted.
Hmm.
Because haunted is because the dolls are haunted, and technically a ghost would be kind of haunted. Cool. Oh my god, that's actually pretty cool. Because my friend actually, while I was away, they actually got 8 diamonds, and I already had 13, so we got pretty much a lot of diamonds now.
That's cool.
Yeah, this world's kind of flourishing. We got a bunch of things. Some people have actually started watching this kind of.
Nice.
We're doing
Ah.
pretty good on this world. I'm a stream.
Hmm.
Is what he said. I guess I'm gonna bow to this.
Who?
Although
Alright, I am back.
unless I might leave.
So what's happening, huh?
I don't know.
This man joined. Anyway, but the thing will be but for most likely be called haunting.
He would definitely do. He would definitely be weak too.
Rar.
Yeah,
Actually,
but week 7 would be Tyrone.
also,
Yes,
because
it'll
I
be
know
Tyrone
the week
because it's two
2 and the
different
week
versions of him. It's
7.
basically two different versions. Because one version is his dead self, which is Ghost, which is complete. Which, in that AU, they're completely two different characters. They're two AUs. They're two different AUs.
Hmm.
All because we didn't know what to call his character. So instead, we just decided what would be the best thing to do instead. Change up the character. So we just decided, instead, until we like find out what would be the perfect name for your character, I'll just call you Ghost.
That's fine.
And you're like, yeah, let's do that. So that explains the point of why I call him Ghost instead of Tyrone. Anyway, but the next thing would be going after his week would be Pico, and I still don't know who would replace Pico, and would change the
Go
things.
Pico. Yeah, go Pico.
Because instead of being like, oh,
Jojo, you
hey, the
sound
boyfriend,
dead. Are
instead
you
of being
good?
like, the boyfriend can't date certain thing, it'd be like a different storyline
Oh.
and stuff like that. So yeah. It'd be like problems going on around the things and stuff like that. So that would most likely be what would be going on. So my character is actually gonna be replacing week 6.
I
Cause I
would.
feel
I was gonna say I might do week 6. I might be week 6 boy, or maybe Davion.
no, Davion is gonna be replacing boyfriend.
Wait, so what are we talking about? What?
You're talking about friend I
Us
Funkin'
being
mod, which I
Fred and
wanna
my
do.
Funkin' people. Yeah, I thought I would
Cause I'm
maybe do
actually
week
planning on
6
making
because
a
I'm
mod.
probably the best gamer out of all of us.
No, cause week 6 is about something else. Cause week 6 is where
Actually,
actually you see boyfriend.
that's true. But then again, week 6 has a video game character who's a simp.
No,
Oh,
So maybe that'll
actually,
be
no,
Evan.
because the thing is, nothing actually has to stick with the same roles in the game. So instead of meeting somebody, the senpai who's annoying, because actually technically girlfriend is basically dead. Let's be honest, girlfriend's
Dang.
dead in that world. Girlfriend's dead or missing. Nobody knows.
Nipsey,
Because
you good, man?
as much as
You good,
as much
Nipsey?
as boyfriend keeps on asking other people if they have seen a girlfriend,
She
they don't
gone.
even know. They're like, who's that? And also, who are you? You seem new in town. Because any core remembrance of boyfriend has been removed from the whole entire game. It's all replaced
Dang.
with Davion instead. Because Davion replaces boyfriend in the ropes.
Nipsey, what's wrong?
So,
What? Right
how do I
now,
also put this?
you good?
So, girlfriend might be missing, might be dead. I actually don't know where to put her on that scale, but just
You
to
can use the
say,
bathroom.
her parents are definitely dead. Her parents are dead.
Alright.
Her parents are definitely dead. It's included in every way. Wait, the dead. What? How they died is just like the corrupted thing. Because I feel like, what's an easy way to cover this up? Corrupted. Corrupted standard. So that's all I'm gonna do for their storyline. They're dead, but I don't know who. But the biggest question is who would be weak? Who would take over the first week? Because I want to do the first week as. Because I want to do the weeks as something different than actually the actual storyline, explaining why my character goes to be the person in the. What's it called? To be the person for. So my character, just in all, is gonna be the new, the some in not Senpai's actual world, because instead they're victorious for just playing, for being in the game instead of just doing the thing, because the difference between the games are very high to see. See, because the difference are, instead of doing like certain things where she would be angry, instead there would be like a corruption going on with the codes and stuff like that. That explaining, because for some reason when they start like the song, a corruption has started happening to the game immediately. So they decided to do the songs, to do 3 songs, and so that was the thing that happens for week 6 as the replacement. But I don't know what would. But the bigger question is who would be week. Wait a minute, who's week 5 again? Hey, who's week 5? Jenna. Who's week 5 in Friday Night Funkin'? Who's week 5?
This was therapy time. Thank you for watching. No one watched because this wasn't really therapy. Yahoo!